Tennessee's Wild Side is a presentation of the Jackson Foundation.
Hi friends, welcome to the Wild Side. I'm Steve Hall. In most any job, if you don't have real-world experience, you just might have to start at the bottom. And that can include menial tasks that better educated and more highly trained personnel just don't have time to do. But sometimes budget cuts can challenge the workload balance, even in federal government.
As you can see, riveting.
It starts with the unexciting dirty work. That's part of the expectation and the experience of internships.
Honestly, I kind of like it. It's a lot better than doing some of the other work that you have to do.
But in the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge, with fewer funds and smaller staffs, even a seasoned longtime biologist is digging up dust while whacking weeds. The job this afternoon is preparation for an evening of banding wood ducks that requires removing corn used as bait from the outside of the trap and replacing it with corn on the inside of the trap.
So now, tonight, if they want to eat, they've got to come in the trap and hopefully get caught. They'll start showing up any time now, and then they can come up to feed about 6:30.
And this is not just any old trap.
To the best of our knowledge, it's the biggest wood duck trap in the country and probably the most successful as a single site trap.
The two interns then head out with biologist Clayton Farrell to a storage silo a short distance away. Fresh corn is collected and will be needed as new bait once the evening's duck banding is complete. This is just one of many behind-the-scenes jobs taking place every day in the management and care of this massive wildlife habitat.
So the Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge was established in 1945 as a haven for migratory birds, specifically wintering waterfowl. So we encompass 51,000 acres here along the shores of Kentucky Lake. We stretch across Henry, Benton, Humphreys, and Decatur County, and we can winter anywhere from 100,000 to 300,000 ducks in the winter.
These two young men are from the University of Tennessee at Martin. The daily grind of maintenance, wildlife protection, helping visitors, and research can be overwhelming. Interns, since the mid-1990s, have helped pick up the slack.
It's critical, yeah. The regular staff doesn't have the time to do it by ourselves.
The way it works, I guess, for most things around refuges is you get into a routine. Like there's a routine you follow every day, and we got put into one pretty quick.
At the beginning, it was first just going out and setting beaver traps in like certain areas where the beavers were damming up spots where they shouldn't be.
We had to break the beaver dams in the mornings in order to get water out of farm fields so that farmers could get in and plant their crops so they would be ready to harvest.
Clearing out like culverts and mowing and everything like that.
I've been impressed with the ones we've been getting from Martin. They've all been very good hard workers. And it's, you know, in these 90, 100-degree days, working out in the open sun is brutal at times.
The more we went down the line of like the internship and everything, the more we did. Like we did a bat survey twice. That was pretty neat.
They get involved in all aspects of refuge management, and so it's a great opportunity for the students to come and get valuable work experience during the summer, and it's a great reward for us to be able to get that extra help during that busy field season.
We've got a lot of rip-wrapped areas, the trees grow up in them. You don't want trees growing on levees, so they compromise the levee as trees get bigger, so a lot of their work, and I know probably gets a little boring for them, is spraying and cutting the trees on the levees, but it's important when you're looking at millions upon millions of dollars in these levees to help maintain them.
Unfortunately, as available federal dollars have continued to diminish, there was no money left for interns. But just when it seemed the program would be history,
we turned to our friends group. We have a very active friends group, and asked if they could pitch in. And of course, they're already helping to fund some other shortfalls that we have in our programs. And so the Friends group eagerly stepped up. They started looking for grant opportunities, and that's how they got hooked up with the Jackson Foundation.
The Jackson Foundation, which also supports Tennessee's Wild Side, agreed to fund the Wildlife Refuge Internship Program.
We pay $300 a week for 12 weeks, and that provides them with a basic stipend that allows them to buy groceries and gas, and then we provide them with housing here on the refuge and a vehicle to drive while they're working.
Actually, it's pretty great. They have Wi-Fi and everything here, so I was just playing video games and watching TV whenever I wasn't working. But the air conditioning was nice, the showers were really, really nice, and being able to use the money that I got from working here to go and get my own groceries and everything, eat my own food, but that was pretty nice too.
Late in the afternoon, interns mingle with volunteers and staff in the office, awaiting time for the banding. Then comes a quick gathering for some basic instructions.
We'll form a line coming through the back and herd the ducks down to catch pens.
And just before twilight, a convoy of vehicles heads for the trap, and an exciting adventure.
I am definitely looking forward to tonight because it's actually our third time this season banding, which usually the other interns, like last year, they would have banded like this would have been like their 10th or 11th time or whatever like that, and they would have had like 500, maybe 1,000 ducks, and we just haven't had a lot of good luck this year.
Like cowboys herding cattle, the team spreads out inside the trap, encouraging the birds to move into a tunnel of individual boxes and helping ducks caught in the netting. From there, interns and volunteers are reaching in or even climbing into the boxes, retrieving one duck at a time to be banded.
The event itself it's very fun. I've never held a duck before this summer.
Yeah, sharp nails.
And I was kind of surprised at how soft they are. Also surprised at how sharp wood duck nails are, because they'll kick and they'll scratch you if you're not careful.
The faster you can process the birds, the better off it is for them. So the more people you have helping, it benefits the birds' health. You know, they're not stressed for as long as a period of time.
It's a mostly experienced group of volunteers, like Clayton's wife, Deborah, and Leslie Sanders, who's been helping out for a very long time.
Since I was 3 years old. I just love being outdoors, and it helps me be able to give back to the great outdoors by helping band ducks and study them and help out around the refuge.
While Jason gets a quick shot at being a wild side videographer, biologist Patrice Betts has the job, along with Clayton, of actually banding the birds. And the trapping brings a bit of a surprise, a duck rarely seen at the refuge.
Black-bellied whistling duck. They've moved north due to climate change. So we had our first nesting ones on private land just off the refuge last year, and then our first successful nest on the refuge this year.
The black-bellied whistling duck quickly becomes a celebrity, surrounded by wild-side paparazzi and picture-posing admirers. The grand finale for each duck is regaining their freedom to fly away, which also seems to be the most popular part of the process for people.
I think like hearing that's the coolest part.
This is clearly hands-on experience.
We've had a great program here for over 25 years, bringing interns in, getting them this experience, and them going on and having long, successful careers, not only with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, but with other states and other federal agencies across the country.
And it seems likely there will be more.
It definitely gave me a new perspective on what it takes to keep these places the way they are, and without it, we would lose them.
1, 2, 3. Be free.
The Tennessee National Wildlife Refuge is an amazing place to see nature, especially if you enjoy bird watching. You're welcome to flock to our website, wildsidetv.com, to find out more about the refuge and to see about internship or volunteer opportunities.